Hello. So in this story, I'm going to tell you how I manifested my first six-digit paid job, income. This was about, I guess, about 15 years ago now. I work in the IT industry, and so they paid really well. And I've been in the IT industry now for about over 20 years. Not anymore because I just left my job, but over 20 years. And so I was very versed at it. But at that time, around 15 years ago, I was just kind of starting out, I suppose. And I was still making good money, but I couldn't break the six-digit mark. And, I was a little bit frustrated around that, but I knew this is when I had just discovered the whole law of attraction and manifestation and the idea of I can live intentionally and I can create my own reality. And so I had a job interview, and during the job interview, of course, I knew that they were going to ask me what it was that I wanted in terms of salary. So I had it in my mind that I wanted, coming out of there, I was going to hit six digits. I was going to make 100 grand regardless of what the outcome was. I was going to tell them 100 grand. And so at the end of the interview, we had a really good interview. And at the end of the interview, the agent asked me, so, what's your salary expectation? And I kid you not, I was nervous as heck and I didn't know what to say, but something inside of me automatically blurted out. Something I don't know that I can't tell you that I had control. Something just blurted out of me, 100. And the agent's like, well, that's a little bit high, for us, but would you take 75? And that's when it dawned on me that he wasn't talking about 75,000. He was talking about $75 an hour. And that's when I just started to kind of flip out internally, I guess, I gotta say, because when it dawned on me, I'm like, oh my gosh, here I actually met my six-digit mark, but actually I'm gonna be going over that, working full-time hours at $75 an hour. And then, but again, I was like, you know what? He's already I thought that I was saying 100,000, but he thought that I was saying $100 an hour. He's already offered me 75, so why don't I go up a bit? So I said 85. And then he was like, well, that's still a little bit high. And I think we negotiated probably around 80 or somewhere in between $80 and $85 an hour. So I ended up, making over my six-digit goal. And it was just out of, I don't know, acting out of intuition that the only thing I can say is that I just allowed the universe to act through me. Because I could not have the nerve to say that myself. And when what I was doing is I was thinking 100,000. I was not thinking $100 an hour. That was not even in my radar or in my, perception of or thinking of that time. And but when I said 100, something made me say 100. The agent thought it was $100 an hour, and so everything just worked out. Follow your intuition. Follow your dreams. The manifestation works, and this is my goal. It's just to continue to prove and provide evidence that random things happen, and sometimes we can't even perceive how things are going to happen for us. So yes, thank you very much.